Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner Hard Mode. Last time we acquired the White Western Star but still lacked the experience to equip it with the off-road tires. For that we need rank 8, but we are still rank 6. On the other hand, we still have some vehicles to recover and the P16 is the perfect truck for that in our fleet. While I travel back to Black River, some answers to your comments and feedback. Most obviously, I changed the aspect ratio while recording to the standard 16:9 format. It does not change anything for you as any information presented in the game is still visible. What you don't see anymore is the additional field of view my monitor offers. If you prefer that format, just hit the thumbs up button. A few of you asked if I could increase the in-game sound volume. Here you go, the volume should be more than twice as loud as before. Please leave a comment down below if it is as good as you think it would be. On the sound side of things, you can only compensate so much for the time-lapse. Unfortunately, you will lose sound quality. Before we head out and rescue trucks, we can recover a curtain side trailer which is not that much off our planned route. There was a question why I don't show the route I am planning to take on the map. This footage was, again, recorded well in advance, so I did not accommodate for that. On the other hand, the area I am going through often has not been discovered yet or a watchtower unlocked, so the map would still show black. For the stuck trailer I choose to reverse down the hill instead of turning around at the bottom. The P16 should have no problems pulling the trailer. Just switch to low gear when needed. I am checking my fuel level here. With 256 liters remaining, I don't need to refuel in the town and can head to recover the CK-70. There should be no problem crossing the river. Just pay attention to keep your momentum in low gear. And of course, I get stuck on an invisible tree or something. After crossing the river, just take the first ride down to the logging camp. The CK-70 can be found near the camp sitting in the water and waiting to be rescued. As soon as it is discovered, it joins our fleet. The CK itself is totally broken and contains no fuel. We need to tow it back to the garage to repair it. Back at the garage I pay the 2,500 credits for the repair as I did for the White Western Star. Additionally, I install the race suspension upgrade we found in Island Lake because free stuff. It might not be obvious now, but in the future we need a self-propelled fuel tanker, and the CK70 can do it, so I install the fuel tank upgrade and park the truck outside. Back outside, it is time to switch back to the P16 again. I am heading out to rescue another CK70. In the dark, the approach can be tricky as obstacles can be obscured and damage your truck. The P16 should not have problems in the mud when picking the right line. Trying to reach one of the pumps in the background for the drainage task, I managed to get the P16. Yes, that P16 that normally goes through all of this without any bigger issues, stuck. Maybe it was because I was trying to do two things at once. Finding a path to the pump and trying to start tracking off the recovery task. In the end, it was the wrong path to take and I got properly stuck. Trying to use the CK70 to help me out of my predicament does not help, and now I have a major rescue operation on my hands. What to do? The Fleet Star is in Smithville Dam and only has road tires fitted. Additionally, I don't want to risk my main hauling truck for this rescue operation. Next is the GMC 9500. Only road tires as well, but heavy enough to try a rescue job, if I keep winch points nearby. So the GMC it is. As is typical for me, I am running multiple scenarios in my head at the same time. Each and every one of those see the GMC stuck as well and making the rescue operation even bigger than it is right now. Thinking more about that, the Scout 800 comes to mind. The P16 is powerful and may only just need a little help to reverse out of that hole. The Scout could fit off-road tires and has all-wheel drive and permanent diff lock. In the end, I decide to use the Scout for a rescue attempt. If it works, I'll use less fuel. If not, the Scout is a light vehicle, easier to recover than the GMC. Let's just pray it works. What was an easygoing, just a few recoveries episode now takes much longer than expected. The drive to the garage alone is about 7 minutes in real time. While driving back to the garage, I remember the parked CK70 at the exit of the garage. I need to remove the CK70 from the exit before I can refit the Scout 800. With the Scout in the garage, I check for available upgrades. Engine, no upgrade available. Gearbox, only the freeway gearbox. I install the race suspension upgrade. It makes the Scout even more unstable and easier to tip over, but I can fit larger tires. Although I could afford to install the DLC tires, I choose the vanilla ones. This playthrough is about what you can achieve without any paid DLCs. As for the winch, I really think about the autonomous winch, as the Scout 800 is the one vehicle needing it. On the other hand, I might need some extra range and the extended Scout winch is a little cheaper. So the extended winch it is. Leaving the garage, I take a shortcut to the road to avoid the large mud pit. Arriving at the scene, I need to be very careful as the Scout has no snorkel. I need to stay on land or at least shallow water. My priority is to get the P16 going again. The other truck I can winch or drag out of the lake before straightening it up again. The first attempt is to try to pull it out with the assistance of the P16's mighty engine. Yeah, that didn't work as planned. I need a force multiplier, something that blocks me from being pulled towards the P16. What about that lock right there? afraid of tipping over the Scout in the process, I managed to pull the P-16 out of that hole in the second attempt. Time to winch the Scout out of its own hole and get it on safe ground. Don't mind the point of engine damage, I just rescued the P-16 with that little thing. Out of the mud hole I can now use the winch to get going again. I managed to get to the pump and straighten up the CK-70. Important fact, you can refuel from mission vehicles. There is no requirement to keep any fuel in them. You have to deliver them. That's all. With the help of the winch I get out of this mess and now it's delivering the truck to the farm. before I deliver the truck, I check again if there's any fuel in it I can take. Next up is a Chevy that is stuck on a field right next to the farm. Although it looks easier than the previous task, the P16 can get stuck in the ruts on the field. Today I am extra careful to turn the P16 fully around before taking the Chevy in tow. And again, before completing the task, I transfer the available fuel to the P16. The last truck we can rescue today is a GMC 9500. Seriously, how did the people here manage to lose so many vehicles? After activating the task, I move the P16 into a different position to tow the GMC out of the water. The GMC has 75 liters of fuel left when completing the task. I was thinking about how I could use it for myself, but none of the options was worth it. To tow either the GMC to the garage or my own CK70 to the farm to transfer the fuel. After all of that excitement, it was time to take a break and relax a bit. That's it for now. See you next time.